Hey Junior, Oceana here with your free website audit provided by boostmybuyers.com. So I do this professionally, but I wanted to throw you one just for free, just as a way to go in your business. And I respect the hustle, and so I think that I kind of get what you're doing here. So I'm going to jump right in and try to show you some really cool ways that you can get some traffic to your website, because I think that's what you're trying to do, right? So of course, I suggest that you watch this all the way through. It's probably going to be kind of long. I apologize, but I'm going to throw a bunch of information in here for you. And so I suggest that you go through once and just get all the information in there. And then if you want to go back and rewind and pause and take notes and everything, that you do that after you've seen it, the whole thing through once. The reason for that is just because I'm going to throw a lot of information at you, and I don't want you to get caught up in the details before you've even seen the end of it. So just watch it all the way through, and then you can go and play around. And of course, I'm gonna be presenting this information in a way that you can go and do this by yourself, because I don't want to hold information hostage. I want you to be able to implement these things. But of course, the way that these work is, if you do want some help, I'm not going to guarantee I'll work with you, because I do get to select who I work with. And I have some criteria, and I don't know yet if you meet that criteria. However, if you are interested in working together after seeing this video, we can meet and just talk about it. Or if you have questions, we can meet and talk and see what we do from there. So I'm going to jump right in. I think I've wasted enough time. So I noticed right away you don't have a phone number up here, and I'm not sure if you have a phone number listed anywhere. I really do suggest that you add a big click to call phone number up here at the top. That would then forward to your phone number, and this is how we do it with our lead generation websites. You have a big click to call phone number right here. That's going to make it easy for people on their cell phones to just click, call you right up and get information, or give you their information. And what you're going to do is basically act like a call center, because I'm assuming you're not going out to all 50 states, right? And so you're going to say, oh, this is, welcome to, thanks for calling 50 solar states. Where are you located? What's your name and all that? You write that information down, and then you go and get somebody to work on their stuff. But you really want to add that click to call. And then the next thing I always check for is content. So how many words are on this page, and are they relevant to solar? So you want to make sure that you have relevant information that's really helpful, but you really want a lot more words than you have right now. I can't remember, I don't remember how many words you have, but I checked and it wasn't. So we suggest to our clients when we work with them that they have at least 2,000. So you have 497 words. So you want at least 2,000 words on your home page and 1,000 or more words on the other pages. The reason for this is that Google thinks content is king. More content, more words must mean you know more on the subject and must be the most relevant person to show to their searchers. So, and then finally, the images. So if I right click on an image and click Save Image As, I can see that you saved this image as RS equals W blah, blah, blah. That's not helping you. So what you want to do is you want to identify high volume, low keyword difficulty keywords that people are typing into Google every single month like clockwork. And you want to include those in the content, the 2,000 words that I talked about. But you also want to save your images as those keywords. You might be wondering, well, how do I know what keywords? Well, that is where we get into this awesome tool that I have here. So I'll show you how I find keywords in just a second. But first, I want to introduce you to Ahrefs. So this is a tool that my agency actually pays a pretty little penny for. And and it takes a little bit of learning. It's a learning curve, but what it does is it gives us an in-depth look into how a website is performing. It's one thing for a website to look nice, which yours absolutely does. It's another whole other thing for it to actually function as a lead generation machine, which I think you want yours to do and is currently not doing. I can tell from your numbers right here. So first off, this UR and DR score basically is how much does Google trust your website. The UR score is how much it trusts that exact page, which it does not have enough data to even start thinking about how it trusts you. And then DR is the domain rating. That's the entire website as a whole, and it's a 0. So you're really going to want to pick that up, because it doesn't matter how good your content is. If Google doesn't even think you're trustworthy, it's not going to help. So what you want to do to get that score higher is you actually want to go and find referring domains to give you backlinks. A backlink you probably already know, or maybe not, I don't know, but I'm not going to judge either way. A backlink is when there's a tripping over my words here. Okay. When another website has a link to your website on it, that is a backlink. What website that is that has that link is the referring domain. So you right now have one domain, so one website besides your own, that has 12 links to your website on it. And I can actually tell you exactly what website that is, and it's rapiddns.io. And that's, I've seen people have some success with that. I actually I've been meaning to look into it and find out how good that is. But according to the DR score, it's pretty good because it's higher than yours. So that's good. Now we're going to talk about keywords. So I did a little digging around. I love keyword research. I'm a nerd. So what I did was I checked out some keywords that might be helpful. I typed in solar. I clicked on roof, figured that, solar roof, that's kind of something that's important. So then I also, this is actually, here, I'm going to do this one. Solar, I clicked on roof, no, did I? Panels, yes. Angeles. So I actually found some search volume in Los Angeles. And so I'm going to give you a little tour here. So here we have a keyword that people are typing into Google. It only shows up here if people have typed it in. This particular one, Los Angeles solar panels, gets searched an average of 60 times every single month. So that means 60 people every single month are typing this exact phrase. If it was solar panels, it is. So if it was just solar panel without the S, it would be a whole different keyword. So that's how that works. So 60 people a month are looking for that keyword. And this is another really important metric right here. This too. So KD stands for keyword difficulty. What that is on a scale of 0 to 100, how difficult does Ahrefs think it will be to get to the first page of Google for that exact keyword? And 2 out of 100 is quite low, which is good. So you want high scores or high numbers in the volume column, low scores in the KD column. And our pretty beautiful girl right here, such a weird way to describe a keyword. Anyway, so solar panels Los Angeles gets 350 searches every single month, and it's only got a KD of 2. We really like to go after like 3 and below because that takes the least amount of time to get to the top. So you could start seeing leads coming in on a regular basis a lot faster than with a keyword difficulty of 5, 7, 20, 90, right? Obviously. So but I do want to warn you that none of these tactics are going to make you money overnight. It's just not going to happen. If you need quick, like right now, you were right to go into ads. But this is going to help you long term, and this is going to be a long term game. And once you are in that top spot, it's a lot easier to keep that top spot, and you don't have to keep putting money into ads. And then, once you turn that ad off, it's done. But this is a longer term game. So let's move on to the next page. Oh, first I wanted to point out, I did notice solar roof vents, just in general, have a decent amount of volume and very low KD. Not extremely low like the Los Angeles ones, but I don't really know anything about roof vents. I did look up, they cost about $500. So I don't know if that's something that you're interested in selling, but there's a little bit of promise there, so maybe look into it. Okay, so if I type solar panels Los Angeles into Google, this is what I get. And this is what anybody gets when they type that in. So we have ads first. Most people skip those, but they do have their time and place. Then there's this weird thing, which is cool. I haven't really seen that before. And then there's these questions people also ask. They come in handy later, I'll tell you. And then citations. So, the map pack. This is the map pack. And what it does is it gives us local results. You're familiar with the map pack. How you end up getting up into the map pack is you actually have to create a Google My Business in the area that you want to show up. So in this case, it would be Los Angeles. You would need to be able to borrow an address to send a postcard to from Google to verify your address there. And there are fun, funky ways to go about that if you don't live in the area. And then what you want to do is take your name, address, and phone number that you have listed on the Google My Business and plaster that all over different directories like Yext, City Star, White Pages, Yellow Pages, etc., even Facebook actually. And then down here, this is the most coveted spot on Google. This is what we call the #1 organic result. And this will get statistically 30% of those searches. So of the 350 searches that happen every month, 30% of them are going to click on this. So this right here, this person has, over 100 people coming to their site just from this one keyword. So what we want to do is we want to check out what they're doing. This is the people in that spot there. What are they doing? What is it that we would have to do to outrank them? Because if we outrank them, we've already, they're outranking everybody else. So then we've won. So first thing, of course, content. How many words are on their page? And they don't have more words than you, I'd say, not significantly. So if you went after that 2,000 word minimum, you would be golden in that area, right? And there's more than one way you have to, do this. There's more than one thing you have to do. But and then if I right click and save as their photo, solar panels in Los Angeles, yeah, they're taking advantage of those images. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you are 2 in order to beat them out, because you have to at least do what they're doing and then a little more. Okay, and then if we throw them into the Ahrefs, we can see that they are, oh, this is fun. We can actually look at what keywords they are. Oh, actually, hold on. I messed up. I didn't do this like I was supposed to. La 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 la. Okay. There we go. Sorry about this. Okay, so this is what we need to beat. So we can see that they have a DR score of 78. That is quite high, and it's going to take a little while to beat them. But we don't have to beat their entire website. Remember, this is the domain rating for their whole site. We really only have to beat this one page, which has a score of 14, a lot more achievable. And they only have 4 referring domains and 4 backlinks. So I would suggest you really go for way more than that. But this is showing that they aren't necessarily putting a lot of effort into their search engine optimization for this page. So they won't be terribly difficult to compete with. So that's great. And then we can actually click on this organic keywords here and take a look at what they're showing up for. They're in the 2nd position for solar panels Los Angeles, 2nd position for solar panels Los Angeles again. Wait. Oh, see, there's the S and there's no S. Those are different, right? 300 people are typing it with the S, 200 every month typing it without the S. And the keyword difficulty is only 2. And people are paying almost $20 and $20 for clicks for the ads there. But if you were sitting in that top position, you'd be getting those clicks for free and you'd be getting more of them. And then here we have solar panels installation Los Angeles. 150 people are searching for it. People are paying $35 for a click, not even a lead for that. So that shows you that you would be able to sell those leads pretty well. So woo, that's pretty exciting. So okay, I'm almost out of time here. YouTube won't let me upload it if it's more than 15 minutes. So okay, here's my email address and my phone number. And just as a real quick recap, I'm going to tell you 2,000 words on the home page, 1,000 or more words on the other pages. Save your images as those high volume, low keyword difficulty keywords. Implement backlinks and citations to rank for those high volume keywords. Thank you so much for your time. And I hope that you found this useful. And let me know if you have any questions. And I would love your feedback on how I did. Okay, bye.